People think 24-hour pharmacies are for the sick and the desperate. They aren't. Not after midnight. After midnight, the pharmacy isn't a place for medicine. It's a place for containment. My name is Elias. After I left the museum, I thought I'd find safety in the bright, sterile lights of a medical warehouse. I was wrong. I was given one rule for the 3 a.m. shift. If a customer asks for the red medicine, do not look at their hands. Just give them the bottle and wait for the bell. The pharmacy is located in the basement level of the Perry's Medical Center. No windows, just white tile and the sound of that refrigerator. It's so quiet you can hear the pills rattling in their bottles whenever a heavy truck passes on the street above. The red medicine isn't on the shelves. It's kept in a lead-lined lockbox behind the counter. The manager told me it's for special patients. He didn't tell me that these patients don't breathe. Last night at 3:05 a.m. the bell rang. I didn't hear the front door open. I just looked up and there was a man in a trench coat. He didn't have a face exactly. It was more like. His features were slightly blurred like a photo taken while moving. He leaned in and whispered, "I'm here for the red." I remembered the rule. I reached for the lockbox, my heart hammering against my ribs so hard I thought he'd hear it. I kept my eyes fixed on the barcode scanner. I grabbed the red bottle. But as I slid it across the counter, curiosity, that stupid human curiosity, got the better of me. I glanced down. He reached for the bottle and his hands. They weren't hands. They were dozens of tiny, pale fingers like the legs of a centipede, all rippling together to grip the plastic. The sound they made on the tile, it wasn't a scrape. It was a rhythmic tapping. He didn't leave through the door. He just stepped back into the shadows of the first aid aisle and disappeared. But the tapping didn't stop. It started coming from inside the refrigerator. I had to check the fridge. It's part of the integrity log. I opened the heavy steel door, and the temperature readout dropped to degrees instantly. Every bottle of insulin, every vaccine, they were all gone. In their place were hundreds of small, red bottles, and behind them, pressed against the back wall of the freezer, was the reflection of the man. Except in the reflection, he had a face, and it was my face. He was smiling, holding a bottle of the red, and he was pointing at the security guard badge on my own chest. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm a witness. If you're ever at a 24-hour chemist late at night and you see a bottle with no label and dark red liquid, don't buy it. And for God's sake, don't look at the pharmacist's hands. Next time, I'll tell you why the elevators in the high-rise always stop at the 13th floor, even though there isn't one. Subscribe to the logs. Stay out of the basement.